All right, guys, welcome back to the blog. You're back with us at Beamer & Son Garage. On the last video, we finished up the Barracuda's fuel tank and ignition switch. There's still a few things. Got to grease it, check the rear end. Got to clean some wires up under the hood. Probably going to put a self-tapper in that brain box there against the firewall. Really not much, left. We're going to try to do a tune-up. It does have a miss. We're going to try to get that tune-up. Hopefully that'll fix that miss. If not, we're going to have to dig deeper. We do got a complete parts car right there. So, we could rob engine out of that, whatever we need to fix that car with, and just kind of rob Peter and pay Paul. 63 Valiant, I hate to do that, but, I will do what I got to do, to get that car going. So if I got to rob that engine, I got to rob that engine. I don't really want to because that's my convertible. He's got his Bonneville convertible. That's my Bonneville. But the worst case scenario, we rob this this drivetrain out of this convertible here, and we put it in, his, and then I take his engine and put it in here. So, I don't really care if mine runs with a miss in it. I'm not going to be driving it like every day, I probably won't drive it at all. I'll probably load it up and take it to car shows and put it around the parking lot. So that engine's running perfect for that. So we got the other two tires off. So we got four 14-inch hubcaps and 14-inch Ford lug rims for sale. If anybody's interested in them, let us know. They need two tires. The other two tires are, not that great either, but 4 tires probably. So we got the hubcaps and 13-inch rims on this side. And then we went out here with our great jack, and we fought it. And we won. So there it is. Boom. We got boards under them. Got it up off the ground, up out of the mud. And that's a win for the little car. So we love it. Spike was trying to help me. He was hampering me more than helping. He wanted petted. He's a great dog. So now we got to move the Omega and this ride mower, this Craftsman mower of mine. And then we'll put some fuel in this thing. We'll get it running on the channel in the next video. We still need a back bumper for it. Somebody on Instagram, I got one, $300, used one. I can buy a new one for less than that. That guy, I don't know, trying to make some money on somebody, entrepreneurs. And there's my YouTube star. What's up, baby? What's up? He's looking better today. Yeah, what's up, baby? You want some loving, don't you? Yeah, it's my Spike dog. He guards the back of the garage here, as I've told you guys before. And before he was on the job, I had people breaking in, and there were people stealing, rims and stuff back here, and they were rolling them through the backfield. I know what they were doing. They were trying to get the tires off of them and scrap the rims. And since I put Spike on the job, ain't nobody come to the garage anymore. Ain't nobody broke in. Nobody stole my rims. Of course, I got Bear over there doing his job. He will attack you. If you come over here, he will guard his, he will stand his ground. He will attack. There's no doubt these guys are junkyard dogs, and they are done, they do what they've been trained. I've trained them to anybody comes around to get them, just get them. And I don't care what it takes, I used to have another great dog, and his name was, his name was Buster. And Buster was the greatest watchdog that ever lived. He bit, I think it was 38 people. I lost count. And he didn't hurt them. He just gave him a little nip like in the butt or get him in the ankle, let him know you're in the wrong area. And I don't know how many times the cops were called on him. I had so many, had somebody trying to sue me one time. Luckily I had insurance at that time for, dog bit somebody. They canceled me after that, after he bit this one guy. He was a crybaby. Some guy from Goshen, a guy named Brown. And when Buster got done with him, he was red. He was bleeding. But it wasn't bad. He just gave him a little nip, let him know, you're on the wrong property, dude. He come over on my property and was looking at the cars, and, Buster was, that's what his job was, to keep people away from the cars because people would try to steal parts. And all the years he was on the job, I lost one hubcap. And the only reason I lost that hubcap was because his chain ended at that hubcap on the far side of the car, so he couldn't get around and protect that one. He protected the other 3 wheels, but just the one wheel he couldn't protect. And I know who it was. My great friend Rondo is kind of a detective. He kind of tipped me off on who it was. And I know who it was. If I ever see him, I'm going to beat a hubcap out of him. Yeah, you know, so he's going to get it, you know, and this is the way it is, you know. That's how you do people. They rob you, you get them, and you kick their ass, you know. So there's going to be a lot of ass kicking coming here soon. So unfortunately, I won't be able to film that because that's going to be, you know, probably to my negative. It won't be to my benefit. So be great on the channel, you know. I'd love to videotape me just kicking somebody's rear that deserves it. And I've done it before. You know, years ago, I had a friend of mine that owned a car, and another guy burned it to the ground. Well, me and the guy that owned the car, we tracked him down. It took us a month. We finally got the guy that burned the car down, and I was just supposed to be like a non-partisan referee. And my buddy and him fought, and my buddy couldn't whoop him. So I jumped in the fight, and I whooped him. I mean, I beat him. I broke him up inside. I broke 3 of his ribs. I put him in the hospital. He had a $4,800 hospital bill, $4,500, $4,800. I mean, I beat him up pretty bad, and he deserved it. And I felt that it was right that the guy that owned the car, and I worked on it, and the guy that got to work on the car got to beat the crap out of the guy that tore it up, the guy that destroyed it. So, you know, I think it was right. I think it was justified. My father was actually pretty excited that that went down like that. He was on the phone bragging to his buddies what his son had done, and it's one of the few times my dad was proud of, you know, of me, you know. I whooped this guy, and, you know, he was twice my size, and I just beat the crap out of him. You know, I broke his ribs. I broke 3 of his ribs. God, I punched him, kicked him so many times in the head. It's no wonder I didn't kill the man. Thank God I didn't kill him, because I wouldn't be talking to you right now. But he got what he had coming, so. And I'll do it again if somebody comes over here and messes with my cars and messes with any of my dogs. They will get beat up. That's just a fact, you know. I don't take no shit, and I don't plan on giving none. But if you come over here and mess with me, you're going to draw back a stump. That's a fact. You're going to draw back one of these here. It's going to be a stump cut in half. So that's enough of that. So check out our friends Actions Auto Parts, Jamie Phillips, and Scott Speed Shop. Check out Hack 2 Garage, and Bad Tree Productions. And we'll see you in the next Beamer and Son Garage. Here's all the remnants of everything it took to fix those 2 cars. Jacks of all kinds, and 4-ways, and fuel pump, and gas tank. These are the remnants of some of the tools left over. I didn't tell you, when I jacked this thing up, the jack sunk in the mud. And when it did, the whole car went over that way and damn near pinned me. And I got lucky. So I've had to go back and fill the hole where the jack sunk, and then it fell over. It sunk on that side right there, because I had that side done. And when it did, this wheel had come over, and it was over here originally. The wheel was here, and the board went over that hole right there. Well, when it sunk and it went over that way, it went that way. So I had to jack it back up, get the board back under it. You can see where it was and where it's at now. So yeah, she went over about 10 inches, 12 inches, about a foot. She went that way about a foot, and almost got me. My son didn't know what happened. He was in the house, and he's like, well, I don't know what I'd have done, Dad. Well, not much you could have done, son. If you would have been out here, what had happened, you might be able to get a jack out and save Dad. But the old man moves quick. I knew it was going. I seen it leaning. I actually put my forearm up and pushed against the car and made sure I was clear. And then I let go, and boy, she just went down to the whole brake drum was in the mud. But I got it back up. I got the wheel on. I got it, safe now. Got some boards under all 4 wheels. And that's a win. So the little Mustang's looking up. We bought that air cleaner a couple of years ago at the spring run in the grass. I keep telling everybody about it down in Owensville. Happens every spring. You guys missed it for this year. But you can catch it next year. We got that air cleaner and all kinds of good stuff. This thing didn't have an air cleaner when we bought it. And you can see it was for a 65 Mustang. It's the wrong, it's the wrong air cleaner. It's not too big. It's the correct air cleaner. It's just not the original air cleaner for this car. You can see somebody wrote on 65 Mustang. That's what it's for. And that's what it is. It's got a new starter on it. We put a new water pump on this thing. I believe we put a new water pump on it. I'm pretty sure we did. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a new water pump. New water pump, new starter, new master cylinder. I mean, I've done a bunch of work to this car. I had to weld the shock towers and do some welding underneath of it. It got a carburetor rebuild. I believe it got a tune-up. Yeah, it got a tune-up. I believe those are new plugs and wire. So it's had everything done to it that need to be done. So I love it. Didn't have a front bumper. It's got one now. We got from my great friend Richard Crocker. Gave me the bumper, and it's like mint. I love it. And we just need to get a rear bumper for it. Get it running and driving. We're gonna put some floors in it on the channel. We're going to get a bumper for the back, and you'll see this on an upcoming episode. Beamer and Son Garage with the floors, but before that, we're gonna get it running, and you'll see that video. We're gonna get it running. We're gonna drive it out of here. Probably on Monday. Be tomorrow. We're gonna get this car moved and the lawnmower moved, and then we'll shoot the video pulling out the Mustang. It's gonna be wet, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be spinning. Probably gonna get a bunch more boards and make it like a walkway, and try to get a run at it and get it up. There's like a hill right there. Try to get it up that hill. There's a nice hill right here, a little grade right here. Try to get it up on there, and then get it up around the back of the house and get it out of this soup hole. I'm going to gravel this all back here. You can see there's gravel here. But I'm going to gravel this whole section here, and I'm going to use this for, I'm going to get me like a carport or something up right here so to get the sun, just like we got here. And I'm going to have another little bay right here to work out of. It's got electric. It's a no-brainer. There's electric right there. You know, my dog's right there, you know. I'm probably going to put another dog right here. Yeah, that'd be smart. I got a little puppy. He needs a home. Or not a home, but he needs a new location. I'm probably going to put him back here somewhere out front here. I'll get him a new spot to hang out. I don't like where my puppy's at. He's vulnerable. You know, I'm probably going to put another dog on the job there. And so, yeah, there's some more of the tools, hammer and screwdriver. There's all the keys for just today. And that video is on that phone right now. It's uploading a new video right now. So check out all those guys I mentioned. Actions Auto Parts. Check his channel out, guys. He's got some cool. Look at that wasp. Yeah. Wish I had my hat. He'd be a dead one. Check out Actions Auto Parts. He's got some cool parts for sale. He's got bicycles. He's got banana bikes. He's got rims. He's got man caves, signs. He's got car parts, truck parts. You name it, he's got it. Check out our friends Actions Auto Parts. He's got 338 subscribers. He's up a couple, guys. And I appreciate everybody watching. But please, please, go and check out Actions Auto Parts. You know, it's easy to spell. A-C-T-I-O-N, Action Auto, A-U-T-O, Auto Parts, P-A-R-T-S, Parts. Check out his channel. Subscribe to him. Hit the bell button down there on him and me. That way you'll get an alert next time he makes a video, because he makes some cool videos. Cool guy out of Stamford, Kentucky. My buddy, J.B. Phillips, Actions Auto Parts. Check his channel out, and we'll see you on the next Beamer and Son Garage. Till then, buddies, guys, bye-bye.